Hello and welcome to the Owner and Investor series for Rich and Oliver. Today we're going to be catching up with Michael to talk about his fantastic experience dealing with Rich and Oliver as his selling agent and how thrilled he was to receive above the asking price at auction for this gorgeous family home in the busy suburb of Croydon in the much sought after Inner West Village. Come with me now and we'll go and have a chat with Michael. Now Michael, how did you hear about Rich and Oliver?
I saw Michael's photo and his face admittedly looked nice, and I thought, okay, it's something to start from, right? And believe me, that was it. And I thought it'll give me a good starting point. So then I did a little bit of research, and I went and had a look where their office was in Croydon. That was quite impressive. True to what I thought, when he did come, there was a really good connection with his face. He had a nice face, a good honest face, and I thought, okay, I feel comfortable with this guy. Let's talk. What I found about Michael was that he wasn't over the top talking. He lets you do the talking, and then he answers your questions in order, comfortably, and that gives you that sense of security and a good sense of partnership.
Now, why did you choose Rich and Oliver as your agent?
I remember specifically one friend of mine that lives in the area. I said, oh no, those guys are really strong. They're a strong agency, they have a lot of clients, yeah, go for them. And that kind of confirmed that I was on the right track. So at that time, I signed the sales agreement with the agency.
Now, how easy was it for you to communicate with your selling agent during the campaign?
It was either a text message or a phone call away. At an open house, he would call me immediately after the open house, immediately, 5 minutes later, and inform me of how things went. I guess the most important thing was his call returns. Never did I have to wait longer than the same day or a few hours, and if he couldn't make it or couldn't call you back, he'd message you. Oh, I'm in a meeting, I'll call you back in an hour.
Now, how happy were you with the final result?
I was actually very, very happy on the day. It was realistic. I knew where we were heading before the moment of the auction. I knew exactly where we stood. Michael was always coming in to converse with me and keep me updated on what was happening, even though I was peaking. He did keep me informed right through it. And the guys that were having the auction, who I'd never met before, the auction people themselves, were brilliant. I could hear them, and they had a sense of humour and a seriousness about it all the time through it anyway. But they were good, excellent. I was very happy.
Would you recommend Rich and Oliver?
For sure. They are good guys, they are professional, and they have a fully functional office. They really do.
Well, Michael, thank you for taking the time to share your story with us.
My pleasure, Amy, my pleasure. Thank you for coming.
And there you have it, another satisfied customer of Rich and Oliver. Thanks for tuning into the Owner and Investor series, and we look forward to seeing you next time.